John Verran had a distinguished and successful career both as a hockey player and hockey coach. Born in Digby, February 16, 1956, he started skating on the ponds in St. Margaret's Bay. John played junior hockey with the Berwick Bruins. He was actually a 14-year-old junior B player in 70-71. He was a member of Nova Scotia's silver medal-winning 1975 Canada Games hockey team. He briefly played university hockey at the University of Minnesota Duluth before transferring to St. Mary's, where he spent 4 seasons with the Huskies and played in the CIAU Championship in 1978. John completed his university career as captain of the Acadia Axemen in 1978-79. John's coaching career began with the Timberley Adams during the 1976-77 season while still attending St. Mary's. After 2 seasons with Timberley, on his return to the Valley, he jumped to the Valley Wildcats midget AAA team for the 1979-80 season.
John was a good coach. He was well prepared. He had more information on playbooks than anybody I've ever known. He could also peel paint, or he could be that warm, fatherly figure that you needed when things weren't going so well.
In the early 90s, he coached Adam AAA and Pee Wee AAA.
I think as a coach, it's hard to separate him out as a coach versus a person. I think he brought the same characteristics into what made him just a wonderful father, wonderful husband, a great friend, a great educator, and a great hockey coach. He was more patient than the rest of us. He was very knowledgeable. He was really interested in every person, or in hockey, every kid. I tell folks, John even liked the kids that were difficult, the families that were difficult. He found a way to connect with them.
In the 2000s, he shifted gears, coaching high school hockey at West Kings for 5 years.
We had a very good group of skilled players. They united under Johnny and even enjoyed practices. He studied the game. He did drills. He found somewhere that even me and the bleachers had no way to understand, but they were all demonstrated in the game. I remember packed rinks heaving with excitement. One tense game in Berwick against our rival CK led to Deb Verran being evicted. She had, as it seems, insulted Berwick's best referee.
Well, one other Hall of Fame member, Bob Best, was involved in this one. And John's wife, Debbie, always had a strong opinion in sports. And she just got the best of Bob one night. And we were doing security. And he says, "Danny, get that lady out of here." So I took her home. And then, no, she drove herself home. And then when we went to see Bob in the referee's room the second period, I said, Debbie's invited him over for milk and cookies.
Following a short retirement, John attempted to retire from coaching at least twice. He returned to the Valley Wildcats midget AAA program from 2010 to 2013 as an assistant coach, capped by a coaching appearance at the TELUS Cup National Championship in 2012. He coached the Acadia Pee-wees from 2013 to 2015 before moving to the newly formed Valley Wildcats minor midget program, where he coached for 3 seasons and captured a provincial championship. In 2017, he and his sons created the V-Star Development Program and conducted clinics throughout the Valley.
He would do anything to get gear to different kids, whether it's they needed shoulder pads or new stick or helmet. He'd ask somebody or find something or take it from somebody. And there was a player that was out there, he was late on the ice for a game. He was taping up his new stick. And I asked him why he was late, and he said, I had to tape up my new stick. And I said, "It's a nice stick." And he said, "Oh yeah, John told me to thank me for it." And I said to John, he was on the bench, I said, why does he have to thank me for it? And John mentioned that he took it from my garage. He was over earlier and my kids had sticks, and John saw one that would fit this kid, so he took that, which was wonderful. If we knew, we would have given it to him ourselves, but he was great that way. And there's stories that his dad used to do the same thing, and Harry would take John's gear and give it to other kids that needed it.
John passed away suddenly on June 2nd, 2020 at the age of 64. His obituary stated that some of his fondest memories were teaching his grandchildren how to skate. His impact on the community in which he lived and worked will forever carry on his love of hockey. The Berwick Sports Hall of Fame is pleased to induct posthumously, as an athlete and a builder, John Roger Verran, athlete, coach, teacher, and for many years, a molder of countless young lives.